But listen to what you said. You said they need to bring back the industrial trades. Who need to bring back the industrial trades? White people. Here we go, depending again. Whenever you catch yourself depending on another people to solve your problems, I want you to smack the shit out of yourself. Jimmy Carter. Coming up. Jimmy Carter. It's the name of the sheikh. Jimmy Carter is the name of the sheikh. The issue, brothers and sisters, is not about having non-Africans celebrate Juneteenth. That's not the issue. I don't need non-Africans celebrating black holidays. I don't need that. That's an artifact of multiculturalism. That is an artifact of forced assimilationism. I'm not interested in that. I don't want to celebrate their holidays. They don't need to celebrate my holidays. Psychological independence. We must achieve psychological independence. Why do you want to have a Juneteenth for a whole bunch of people who don't respect African life? Why do you want to do that? The goal is not inclusion. The goal is not multiculturalism. The goal is not integration. The goal is independent political and economic power. That is the goal. Nobody practices multiculturalism except African people. Nobody practices inclusion except African people. Inclusion and tokenism are not the same. What you're calling inclusion is tokenism. Inclusion means full participation by all members of the disadvantaged group. Full participation. Where do you see that at? You don't see full participation of African people into European society. You don't see it in France. You don't see it in the UK. You don't see it in Belgium. You don't see it in Canada. You don't see it in Australia. You don't see it in America. There is no such thing as practical inclusion. There's only tokenism. A few token Negroes who've been invited to the party. They've been given a plate, a fork, a spoon, and a knife, but no food. They've been given a fork, a plate, a spoon, and a knife, but no food. The problem with black people is you are happy to simply be at the buffet. You don't care whether you dine or not. You're happy to be inside the theater. You don't care if you get to watch the movie or not. You're just happy to wear the clothing. You don't care if you get any of the benefits, the accolades, the resources, the privileges. We just happy to be there. And that's our problem. That's the Barack Obama effect. No power, no resources, no legislation, no changes, but he's black, so that's enough. You're just happy to be there. And because the power structure understands that Negroes are just happy to be there. You just want to be there. You care more about appearances than true power. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. It's 5:20 in the morning, brothers. We must stay focused. The Barack Obama effect is all about appearances. Appearances are very deceiving. Appearances are very misleading. Appearances do not reflect reality. Appearances are full of illusions. Don't go off appearances. Black faces in high places. Appearances. black faces in high places. Appearances. We don't need appearances. We want true power. But the problem with us, particularly American Africans, British Africans, French Africans, Canadian Africans, we want the white power structure to give us power. You don't understand revolutionary culture. You don't understand revolutionary heritage. You don't understand revolutionary struggle. Nobody gives you anything. Nobody gave Africa independence. Africa bled for independence. Nobody gave the Caribbean islands independence. The Caribbean islands had to bleed for independence. You don't vote for independence. You don't beg for independence. You don't march for independence. You bleed and struggle for independence. But we have been so psychologically handicapped by black religion. We have been so psychologically handicapped by black religion that many of us believe that God and the white man are going to solve all of black people's problems. Religion has brainwashed African people, especially in predominantly European contexts. Religion has brainwashed us into believing God and the white man will solve all your problems. See, another big problem we have this allegiance to the United States of America. You hear this when Negroes talk. They say stuff like, our country, our president. You understand? You have this artificial allegiance to America. This brother snow bunny hopping early in the morning. It's a brother in the airport snow bunny hopping early in the morning. How can you snow bunny hop at 5:30 in the morning? How can you snow bunny hop? All right, King. See, Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, political science classes. I'm going to be teaching political science class for the community because we got to raise your consciousness. Most of you operate at a very low level of political consciousness. All right, King, good to see you, man. Most of you operate at a very low level of political consciousness. You think voting is empowerment, begging for reparations is empowerment, getting a college degree is empowerment. Power is in the group, never in the individual. Political power rests in the group. Even amongst the elites, they operate as a group. You must operate as a group. But listen to what you said. You said they need to bring back the industrial trades. Who need to bring back the industrial trades? White people. Here we go, depending again. Whenever you catch yourself depending on another people to solve your problems, I want you to smack the shit out of yourself. Whenever your solutionary thought arrives at dependence upon another person for your solutions, smack the shit out of you. See, we're going to have to smack ourselves back into reality. We're going to have to smack ourselves back into reality. Don't come to me with no 2 snow bunny wives. A Negro practicing polygyny with 2 bunnies? You got a polygamous bunny camp? You got a polygamous Bunny camp, you're getting 5,000 lashes. Let me catch a Negro with 2 bunnies. A polygamous bunny relationship. You're getting 5,000 lashes. Good to see you, God. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. It's never too early for consciousness. It's never too early for revolution, my brother. You must be one of them fake YouTube woke Negroes.
Number 3, United Flight 4495, reporting number 3.
My job as most requested scholar is to raise the consciousness of Africans worldwide. My job is to raise the consciousness. D is actually the window there.
It's an hour flight.
All right. Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln were not buddies.
To watch free movies and TV shows on your tablet or phone, you will need the United app. Please make sure you have it downloaded.
And Abraham Lincoln were not friends, my brother.
Entertainment will be available after we leave the gate and we
We have to raise your political consciousness.
In accordance with federal aviation regulations, all carry-on luggage must be properly stored in a secure location prior to the functions. You may request to be reseated.
Surrounded.
Please be courteous to others and hold all conversations during exit row briefings. Folks, once you find your seat, please step into the row to allow those behind you to pass. We're almost ready to go, so please put away your carry-on items, including large electronics like laptops. Feel free to keep using and charging your phones and tablets. Just make sure they're in airplane mode and either placed in a seat pocket or held. If you're sitting in the exit row, please unplug all devices from the outlets. At this time, please take your assigned seats. Please fasten your seatbelt over your most outer layer of clothing. Bring your seat back up and put away your tray tables.
Surrounded by buttons. Before I sign out, for all the natural-headed African queens, peace and love to all the natural African queens. Alpha males with African queens, shout out to all the brothers with African queens. It's okay. Bring all the snow you want. I got the fire. Leo season. Talk about all the snow you want, but I got the fire. Leo season.
Folks, just a few